Good evening, YouTube. So I was able to do the drop and hook there at Auburn, New York this morning. Had a nasty little surprise, actually. When I looked out the window this morning, it had snowed, I don't know, probably at Auburn, it probably had snowed about 4 to 5 inches. And, you know, they were dealing with it okay. The roads were pretty much in decent shape. You know, the people were out there, you know, kind of scraping their car windows, and in one case, the people were out walking on a frozen, snow-covered lake in one of the towns I went through. So, I don't know. I wouldn't care to live in a place like that if it, especially this, you know, this late. You know, it's March, and we're getting towards the end of March, and here's, you know, just a snowstorm, and in some parts of the country, 5 inches would be enough to just absolutely cripple everything. But in upstate New York, it's like, oh, this is just a small snowstorm, no big problem. But I don't know. It gets old, and of course it was. I don't know. It got down to like 16 degrees, and then I think today it was in the 20s, and then tonight I've stopped. I ended up going to after I dropped and hooked there at Auburn, and I went to oh shoot, what's the name of that? Delhi or Delhi? It's either Delhi or Delhi, D-E-L-H-I, New York. This evening, picked up a load there, and then that load delivers tomorrow night or Monday night in Mechanicsville, Virginia. I think it's Mechanicsville. It's not Mechanicsburg. I believe it's Mechanicsville, Virginia, which is basically that's a suburb of Richmond. So anyway, I've made it here to I don't know what the name of the town is. I didn't look. Northern Pennsylvania. There's a Flying J, not too far south of the New York-Pennsylvania border, along Interstate 81. So I just went ahead and I needed to weigh the truck to make sure everything was legal, and so I decided I'd just go ahead and stop here since it was kind of getting late, and I could have gone on, but then you know, you never know about parking. So they still had plenty of parking available, so I just thought, well, I have to park somewhere, and so I just went ahead and stopped here, and so that's where I'm taking my break at. So anyway, if I could have gone farther, then it would have been better, because then I could start my day later, and you know, because by the load's supposed to be there at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, Monday evening. So that, you know, I'll have to allow enough time, you know, because I'm at least, I don't know, let's say I'm at least 7 hours away. So I'm going to have at least 7 hours driving time, and that would be under normal circumstances, but I never, you know, you never know. Especially in this part of the country, you just never know when there's going to be a big major traffic problem, and then there you go. So, and then the place where I'm delivering to, they want you to show up no earlier than 30 minutes before your delivery time, and then, you know, which is kind of ridiculous. And then they don't want you after you're delivered. Probably, you know, and it doesn't matter how long it takes them to deliver. Once you're delivered, they want you out of there, off of their property, and there's no place to park around this anywhere close, of course. It's kind of ridiculous. So, you know, they've got all these rules, and yet, you know, as far as rules of service, that kind of thing, they've got all these rules, and yet they make it impossible sometimes, or very difficult to actually follow them. I don't have any problem with the rules, but the trouble comes in because there's not, you know, in some areas there's just no parking or not enough parking. So anyway, So that's it. I'm here at wherever it is I am at Flying J in northern Pennsylvania along Interstate 81. Should have looked the name up, I guess. Catch you later.